I'm just here by the impressive Lincoln Cathedral in the UK, and this incredible building stands as a monument and a symbol of the power and authority of the church in British history. But it also makes me think of a verse that seems to kind of contradict this notion of power and authority, where in Matthew chapter 5 verse 5 Jesus says this: "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." We don't normally use this word meek very much anymore, so what does it mean? Well, it kind of sounds like meek, and I think some people confuse meek with weak. Meek and weak don't necessarily mean the same thing. In fact, Christians are called to be bold and strong, not weak. So what is meekness? I think of meekness as a kind of gentle humility, an ability to let go of control of things and let other people lead, an ability to listen and to follow. So if you rephrase it like that, it would be, "Blessed are the humble and gentle, for they shall inherit the earth." Another thing that jumps out to me from this teaching is, what does it mean to inherit something? An inheritance is something that's given. You don't need to seize control of an inheritance. It's passed on to you and you become the rightful and legal owner of the thing that you inherit. So when Jesus says that the meek inherit the earth, I think this is kind of saying that meek people will be given the earth. They don't need to try and seize control of it. It will be given to them. But does this match our experience? In society, do we see the meek people climbing up to the top rungs of society? Well, the first thing that jumps to my mind is no. It doesn't seem to match our experience of society. It's the people who are strong, controlling, powerful, charismatic, who become influential in society. They're the people who become the leaders, the CEOs, the people who inherit the earth. But actually, I think there is some truth in meek people inheriting the earth, but I think it's in a much more gentle and subtle way. Meek people tend to do well in their jobs because they listen to other people. Meek people tend to do well in their careers because they're humble, they're willing to listen, they're willing to learn. And I actually do see people I know to be meek doing really well in their social lives, they do really well in their careers, and they just do really well overall in life. And I think there's actually a truth and an immediate fulfillment of it, but perhaps there's also a future fulfillment, because heaven, I don't believe, is just a kind of wishy-washy, airy-fairy place on the clouds. In Revelation, it speaks of the new heaven and the new earth. In other words, Jesus' kingdom is going to come to earth. So perhaps there's a future fulfillment to this too. Blessed are the meek, for in the future they shall inherit the earth through the kingdom of heaven.